as the Irish serve it. Far side on the attack, Payne Cowley. Irish go to the far side, Westerman, kept alive by Garrison. It's Kemiji-McDonald, and the Irish were in the net. Kemiji-McDonald serves it to Hines. It's 18-9, Sacred Heart Cathedral. We're in the third game, and the attack by Westerman makes it 19-9. Sacred Heart Cathedral trying to go up 2-1.
And serving for the Irish, number 1,
Amanda Lee, the libero for Sacred Heart Cathedral, serves here. Far side, the attack is blocked, and the hit by Healy. Dug out by Arcee on the Wildcat attack. Courtney Wan sends it over to Healy. Easy play on the dink. Diving to get it was Amanda Lee in the back, but she could not keep it alive on the nice hit by McDonald-O'Brien. Unofficially her 8th kill. St. Ignatius in double figures, but they're down big here in the third game, 19-10. And the serve goes too wide. Interesting stat tonight, service errors. The Wildcats have 5, and Sacred Heart Cathedral has not committed a service error yet. Ariaga Derigi tries to keep that streak alive with the Irish up 10, 20-10 in this third game. Set goes to the far side. The attack through the touch is good for Claire Healy. Healy's up to a dozen kills, which leads all players. Wildcats back within single figures. It's 20-11. They need a huge rally to win this third game. Far side, the hit by Juan. The attack by Krismani after the block by SI as Sacred Heart gets it back. Courtney Juan, dug out Garrison. And then 2 hits the call on the set, the attempted set by Zoe Juan. Irish up 10. Sarah Jones is in. Courtney Juan serves it. On the near side, the attack through the touch and good for Leah Weselick. Her 5th kill. Wildcats back within 9, but they need a rally.
Serving for the Wildcats, number 18, Claire Healy.
Claire Healy serves. Set to the far side, the attack through the touch by Stephanie Lee. The other side is Leah Weselick getting stuffed. Krismani and Jones combining on that block. Krismani's been a part of 3 blocks tonight. And the Irish are 3 points away from winning this third game. It's 22-12. Quickly sent over by Zoe Juan. Nice alert play, but was she in the net? The 2 officials are going to talk it over. They had conflicting calls. One of them had Sacred Heart. The other one had SI in the net. Right now, the Irish are up 22-12 in the third game. Sacred Heart won the first game, 25-18. SI took the second, 25-21. Two officials still talking this over right now. And it is going to be an SI point. I think that is the right call. 22-13. Claire Healy going back to serve, and now there's confusion over the lineup for SI. It's going to be Garrison serving. 22-13, Sacred Heart leads in the third game. Derigi sets it up for Sarah Jones. Played by Shepard through the touch. Dink by Kemiji-McDonald. Near side, Sarah Jones. Kept alive by SI. Behind that 3-meter line, it's Healy. And Healy is blocked by Murdoch. Madison Murdaugh today. She was named WCAL Honorable Mention for the season. And Sacred Heart Cathedral is up 10, 23-13. Not a good pass, and the Wildcats will be unable to send it over. Game point for the Irish. 24-13. Ira RC does the serving. Jump serves to Healy. Good pass to Juan at the middle. Tacked down and good for McDonald-O'Brien. Back in is Payne Cowley. Zoe Juan serves. Still game point for Sacred Heart Cathedral, the team in white. Here's Westerman. Played in the back by Healy, but nobody's going to get there for that second hit. The Sacred Heart Cathedral Irish are up 2-1. They win the third, 25-14. You're watching high school volleyball action on BayPreps.com. Sacred Heart Cathedral leads 2-1 as they take the third set, 25-14. Mitty swept Valley Christian tonight, another WCAL playoff action. And St. Francis is up 2-0 on Notre Dame Belmont. The serve from St. Ignatius to start the fourth game. The attack by Westerman. On the near side, it's Kemiji-McDonald. Diving to get it was Arce. Sent over by Amanda Lee, but we're going to get 2 hits. The call on the libero on Sacred Heart. Here's the attack by Westerman, sending it through. And we are tied at 1. Hines checks in to serve for the Irish, up 2-1. They won the first 25-18, lost the second 25-21, and won the third 25-14. Diving to get its Arce, but Sacred Heart was in the net. And that puts SI back in front, 2-1. Kemiji-McDonald goes to Amanda Lee. On the near side, the attack dug out nicely by Garrison from Westerman. A push it from McDonald-O'Brien. Here's Wan, dug out by Zoe Wan. Westerman taps it through. Pulls us even at 2 apiece. Amanda Lee does the serving. Not a good pass. Has to be ran down by Zoe Wan, sent over by Healy. Quick slide over, sent right back. Arce did not catch anyone off guard, so Courtney Wan drops it straight down. Courtney Wan continuing her outstanding season. Sacred Heart Cathedral has a 3-2 advantage in Game 4. Trying to close this one out in 4, just like they did when they played at SI 2 weeks ago. But McDonald-O'Brien wants something to say about it, and McDonald-O'Brien, second team all WCAL with her 11th kill to pull us even at 3. Not a good pass to let Arce in that, but she gets a set up anyway for Westerman. Teams trade side outs, puts the Irish back in front. Derigi in. She'll serve. Not a good pass. It led Zoe Wan in the net. She tried to do a bump set and couldn't do it. And the Irish are up a couple now. Aria Derigi tries to serve it short. Again, a bad pass. Not much Zoe Wan could have done with that. It is sent over. Stephanie Lee. Played in the back by Healy, or by Kemiji-McDonald, and we have it land on the Sacred Heart floor for an SI point. Mary Shepard is in. Serves it to Amanda Lee. Prismani through the touch. Dug out in the back by Kemiji-McDonald. Sent over by Healy. Here's Courtney Wan again. Diving to get it with Shepard at the middle. Trying to avoid her teammate, sending it over McDonald-O'Brien. And the hit by Prismani, played by SI. Now it's Healy. Handled by Amanda Lee. Good long rally. Courtney Wan sends it too long. Even now at 5. SI trying to send this to a 5th set. The dink is through and good by Stephanie Lee. Sarah Jones is in as Hines goes out. The Wan serve. Bad pass to Kemiji-McDonald. Second ace tonight for Courtney Wan. Sacred Heart Cathedral still does not have a service error. And not a good set sent over, though, by Weselek. Here's Sarah Jones. Not a good pass by Shepard in the back. It is tracked down by Garrison. Sent over in a free ball to Stephanie Lee. Sarah Jones tried to boop it in the back, but she sends it way too long. SI is within one. Claire Healy now serving for SI. Courtney Wan makes the pass. Prismani diving to get it. Healy quickly sent over Zoe Wan to Courtney. Here's Stephanie Lee, dug out. Wildcats play it to the right, but 2 hits the call on Zoe Wan as she could not get a clean setup. Prismani will serve here with the score 8-6. The attack on the near side is blocked. Kemiji-McDonald was blocked by Murdaugh. Murdaugh's been a part of 6 blocks. And Sacred Heart Cathedral is up 3. Set goes to the near side. The attack by Kemiji-McDonald. Sarah Jones powers it through the block. It's the opening round of the WCAL playoffs. The winner gets regular season champ presentation. Just 1 loss all season. That was the Palo Alto. Here's the attack, the middle, dug out by Courtney Wan. And the Irish cannot play it from there. Good impressive attack by Kemiji-McDonald. It's gone back and forth in this 4th game, but Sacred Heart Cathedral has a 3-point advantage. At the middle, the hit is good for Madison Murdaugh. The freshman played very well in that first meeting. She had 14 kills and 4 blocks in Sacred Heart Cathedral's 4-game win. Gives her team a 11-7 advantage despite what you see on your screen right now. And there is an ace as they're unable to pass up the RC serve. Into the match for SI, Athena Nomikos. Nomikos is in. For the first time, it goes off the top of the net to Garrison. Get it to McDonald-O'Brien. Easy play, Sacred Heart. Murdaugh, though, sends it too long. Side out SI. Checking into the match, Payne Cowley. Zoe Wan will serve. Serves it with the left hand over to Westerman. Sarah Jones diving in a sitting position. Payne Cowley able to get the dig for SI. Sarah Jones tries it again, but sends it too long. SI within 3. Again, St. Ignatius trying to send this to a 5th set. Goes to Wan. Not a good pass. It led her RC into the net. That's another SI point. Zoe Wan serves. Wildcats creeping their way back. Far side, Westerman. Good. Side out, Sacred Heart. Westerman's got an Irish high 11 kills. Hines back in. Hines will serve. Pass made by Garrison. The dink at the middle by McDonald-O'Brien. Free balled over by Amanda Lee. The dink played by the Irish from Kemiji-McDonald, and then we got a lift call on the Irish as they were trying to get that set up. Claire Healy back in. She's got a Wildcat high 12 kills. Serving by Maria Kemiji-McDonald. Not a good pass, and the Irish can't keep it alive. SI's within 1. Sacred Heart Cathedral very sloppy over these last 7 or 8 points. Try to serve it short to Murdaugh up front. Courtney Wan, side out, Sacred Heart Cathedral. Juan's up to 9 kills. 5'9" junior, first team all WCAL. Going back to serve is Amanda Lee. Amanda Lee, honorable mention all WCAL, announced earlier today. At the middle, dink hit by McDonald-O'Brien. Here's Courtney Juan getting another opportunity. Diving to get it in the back was Kemiji-McDonald. Standing Claire Healy sends it to Amanda Lee. Prismani is blocked, kept alive Sacred Heart. Westerman blocked, kept alive Arcee. Juan through the block. Courtney Juan puts Sacred Heart up 3. The Irish 10 points away from winning the second time this season against their rivals. Here is Healy trying to dink. Diving to get it's Arcee. A couple players collide as they try to bump it up. Westerman and Prismani, no communication there. And SI gets the side out. A needed side out for the Wildcats. It's going to be McDonald-O'Brien. Serves it to Hines. Courtney Juan, dug out by McDonald-O'Brien. In that back row, Kemiji-McDonald, played by Arcee. Here's Courtney Juan again. She attacks from left to right. Side out Sacred Heart. Stephanie Lee and Aria Dorigi are going to check in. Dorigi will serve. Irish trying to win this one in 4. Far side, the attack by Leah Weselek is good for an SI side out. Serving for SI is Shepard, who just checked in. Prismani has to play it in the front. She gets it back. Find Shepard, who makes the dig. Now it's Healy on the attack. Good for SI. Healy with their 13th kill pulls the Wildcats within 1. St. Francis is 1 and 3 tonight. So this one, the only one that's not going to be a sweep as Prismani hits it through the block and good for a Sacred Heart side out. 17-15 Irish. Sarah Jones is in. Courtney Juan does the serving. Shepard, not a good pass. And nobody's going to get there for the second hit. Irish back in front by 3. Courtney Juan does have a couple aces tonight. And a timeout by the SI bench. And Coach Michelle Ripka with Sacred Heart Cathedral leading by 3 in the 4th set, 18-15. The Irish won the first set, 25-18. SI took the second, 25-21. Sacred Heart Cathedral won the third, 25-14. And they've led most of the way here in the 4th. The Go Cats chant attempting to be started by of course, the Wildcat fans. Sacred Heart Cathedral using up their time in this huddle. The winner gets the number 1 seed. One of the best teams in the country. Presentation tomorrow night at Presentation in the WCAL semifinals. The other semifinal is set. It'll be St. Francis at Mitty. Both those teams winning in 3 tonight. St. Francis against Notre Dame Belmont, Mitty against Valley Christian. On the near side, the attack by Healy. Dug out, nice up by Amanda Lee. Here's Sarah Jones. And the Irish are up 4. Jones has 8 kills. 4 different Irish players have 7 or more kills. 5 different players have 5 or more. Set to the far side. The attack is good. Nicely done by Leah Weselek. And the Irish are within 3 again. They need a run. Athena Nomikos is going to check in. for Healy. Omoko's serve, played by Krismani short. Stephanie Lee is blocked, bumped up by Courtney Lee. Here's Krismani, dug out by Garrison, good up. Standing, sending it over is Kemiji-McDonald. Irish go to Stephanie Lee, she tries to go down the line. Garrison there, I should say. Sent right back by Sacred Heart Cathedral on the Westlake hit. Now sending it too long is Kemiji-McDonald. And the Irish are up 4. Krismani will serve. Get it up to the far side. Powering it through the block is Leah Wesselek. Side out SI. Serving will be Garrison. The attack in the middle by Murdaugh is good. One of the hardest hit balls of the night. Told you that huge match she had in the first meeting between these teams. And she put Sacred Heart Cathedral up 4. Irish 4 points away from coming up with a win. Ira Arce does the serving. The attack on the far side is dug out by Arce, but then 2 hits the call on the attempted set by Westerman. Side out SI. Wildcats back within 3, but they can't afford to just keep exchanging points. They need a run. And they're going to ask their setter, sophomore Zoe Wong, to have a good service run here. The left-hander sends it to Amanda Lee. Murdaugh at the middle is blocked, up by Courtney Wong. Sarah Jones tries to push it through. Garrison goes down to her knees for it. Now Kemiji-McDonald is blocked, and 4 hits actually will be the official call against SI. They never made it over the net. Michelle Hines is in as Sarah Jones goes out. Goes to Garrison. At the middle, the attack is good by Kemiji-McDonald, her 5th kill. SI just keeps trading points. That keeps happening, they're gonna lose. Kemiji-McDonald goes to Hines. Far side, Courtney Wong sends it too wide. St. Ignatius is within 2. Courtney Wong bumped up for back for Wong. The dink easily played by Healy. The other Wong does a setting on the other side. A dink over by McDonald-O'Brien. Here's Courtney Wong again to Garrison. Now it's Healy near side. Tries to push it down the line, but Arce is there. Bumped up for Courtney Wong. She tries to dink it over, sent right back, and good. Well placed by McDonald-O'Brien. Great shot there. She realized everybody was up front from the Fighting Irish, and she found it. A great open space, a lot of open space right in front of that back line, and the Wildcats are within 1. Served by Kemiji-McDonald, sent right back over by Sacred Heart, but we're going to get a back row attack. That's a back row attack on Sacred Heart, and we are tied at 22. Timeout by the Fighting Irish bench. The Wildcats with a huge charge here in the 4th set, as we are even at 22 with Sacred Heart Cathedral, as you can see on your screen, up 2 games to 1. Leading the way in kills for the Wildcats, Claire Healy 13, McDonald-O'Brien's got 12. For Sacred Heart Cathedral, Westerman and Wong each have 11 kills each. Of course, that was redundant. I said each twice. Sarah Jones with 8. Stephanie Lee with 7. (22-22). We're in the 4th game. Wildcats are on a run. Sacred Heart open for a side out, and they don't get it because it's an ace. The Irish thought it was going to go long. It's an ace for Kemiji-McDonald. and SI is now up a point. Bad pass, it goes right back to the Wildcats, and SSI can't keep it alive. They had a gift there, but the pass went into the nets. It's a side out for Sacred Heart. Served by Lee. The attack in the middle, good. Great hard hit by McDonald-O'Brien. You can see the excited Wildcat fans get on their feet right in front of us. It is game point for SI, trying to send this to a fifth. McDonald-O'Brien goes to Hines. Set, Courtney Wan, good. And we are tied again. A dozen kills for Wan tonight. It's going to take more than 25 to win this fourth set. Aria Derigi is in to serve. Here is Claire Healy, a dink dug out by Hines, and she went diving for it. Stephanie Lee, though, sends it too long. SI's got another game point opportunity. Mary Shepard, the junior, will come in to serve as Cowley goes out. These teams went 4 in the first meeting at SI 2 weeks ago. It was won by Sacred Heart. Here's Chris Monty, the dink through the block. Dug out in the knees by Shepard, behind a 3-meter line. Kemiji-McDonald, played by the Irish. Chris Monty powers it through the block again. Here's Kemiji-McDonald trying to drop it over that net. It actually hit the net before going to Sacred Heart's side. Now it's Wan, dug out by Kemiji-McDonald. Here's Healy through the touch and good. And SI wins the fourth set. Tremendous comeback in the fourth set for the Wildcats. And we are going to a fifth in this WCAL opening round playoff, with the winner slated to play the regular season champ Presentation Panthers tomorrow night. One of these teams may be very tired going into that match, but both obviously trying to get there, and we go to a fifth set as St. Ignatius wins the fourth, 26-24. Pat O'Rourke with you at Sacred Heart Cathedral Prep, where the Irish, the home team, won the first and third sets, but St. Ignatius has taken the second and fourth sets. SI, impressive comeback in the fourth set, 26-24, as we go to the fifth. Sacred Heart Cathedral won the first and third by 25-18 and 25-14 scores. SI won the second and fourth by 25-21 and 26-24 scores. On the floor for Sacred Heart Cathedral Prep, the team in white and green. On the right, you got Daniela Crismani, Courtney Wan, Danielle Westerman, Ira Arce, Sarah Jones, and Madison Murdoch. Coming in is the libero Amanda Lee for SI. Maria Kemiji-McDonald, along with Payne Cow. McDonald-O'Brien, the libero. Just checking in is Rachel Garrison. Claire Healy in the back, along with Zoe Wan, the sophomore setter, who serves to start off the fifth set. Set made for Sarah Jones. She runs into the setter Arce and just bumps it over. SI looking for the lead to start off the fifth. They power it through the block, but it is kept alive for Sacred Heart. Here's Jones, dug out in the back by Healy. On the right side, McDonald-O'Brien, well placed in the back right corner to put SI in the early lead. Again, you only go to 15 in that third set, and McDonald-O'Brien's got 14 kills. The winner gets presentation tomorrow night. And whoever that's going to be might be really gassed to play a match the following night. Set goes to the middle. The attack is through the block and good by Maria Kemiji-McDonald. 2-0 SI. Sacred Heart needing a side out. Can't afford to fall from too far behind when you only go to 15. Here's Murdoch. Good. Side out Irish. Murdoch just named honorable mention all WCAL today. Michelle Hines is in as Sarah Jones goes out. The Irish are within one in this fifth set, playing on their home floor. This great rivalry. Goes to Garrison, not a good pass as we bumped up by Healy. Here's Cowley, send it over, diving to get it, it's Amanda Lee. The attack is blocked, Courtney Wan stuffed by McDonald-O'Brien. Second team all WCAL announced today for McDonald-O'Brien. Maria Kemiji-McDonald was honorable mention. She's serving with her team up a deuce. Amanda Lee makes the good pass to Arce. Here's Westerman, side out Irish. Westerman's got a dozen kills. Amanda Lee will serve. The Irish down a point. Here's the attack, the middle, that is good by McDonald-O'Brien. And going back to serve for SI. We wait for the ball. It's going to be McDonald-O'Brien. Have a little bit of a delay as they track down the ball with SI up by a couple. SI defeated Sacred Heart Cathedral last year in the CCS Division III Championship. They beat the Irish twice last season. Sacred Heart Cathedral is looking for their second win over the Wildcats this year after winning in 4 at SI 2 weeks ago. McDonald-O'Brien serves to Wan. Arce gets it to Crismani. A little bit miscommunication. Wan thought she maybe should have had that. And then we got 2 hits, a bad call, or a bad set, I should say, as Weselek, not in a normal position, couldn't get that set up. Stephanie Lee and Aria Derigi are back in for the Irish, who are down a point. Pass made by Kemiji-McDonald, ran down by Wan. Here's Healy. Easy play, Amanda Lee. Courtney Wan on the attack, and we are all tied up at 4. An Irish high 13 kills for the 5'9" junior Courtney Wan. Derigi again serves it. Not a good pass, and Sacred Heart Cathedral has scored 3 unanswered to take the lead at 5-4. Again, the fifth set, going to 15. Bad pass again, sent back by the Irish. Kept alive for Healy, blocked Bumped up Garrison. Healy again. She'll just slide it over. Easy play for DeRigi. Bumped up by Lee. Juan not in a good position. Unable somehow send it over. Here's the attack at the middle. It's blocked from Weselek. Healy tries to push in the back. Ran down Amanda Lee. Courtney Juan will try it again. Through the touch. Bumped up by Healy. Healy gets it back. Sends it to Amanda Lee one more time. Now it's Stephanie Lee through the top of the net. Played by Garrison. Healy tries it again and sends it good. Healy's got 14 kills. The Irish and Wildcats are tied at 5. Great match tonight in this WCAL playoff. Mary Shepard to Amanda Lee. Here's Krismani. Great up by Shepard. Healy on the attack. Dug out Amanda Lee. High in the air it goes. Battle for it at the net. Krismani, good block. Wildcats send it over quickly to DeRigi. Stephanie Lee does a setting for Juan. A dink played by Shepard in that back row. Kemiji-McDonald sends it too wide. Sacred Heart Cathedral back in the lead. Jones in for Hines. Served by Juan. Up by Kemiji-McDonald. The attack on the right side. Played by Juan. Here's Stephanie Lee. Dug out. Great up there by Shepard. The attack by Healy is good. 15 kills, a match high for Claire Healy. We're tied at 6. Athena Nomikos is in to serve for SI. She'll send it to Courtney Juan. DeRigi for Stephanie Lee. Great attack by Lee. 8th kill for the Irish. 5'8" senior. Madison Murdaugh back in to play up front. Krismani does the serving. These teams keep trading side outs in this 5th set. On the attack, Kemiji-McDonald is good. That's a tremendous match. That's why we're excited to do this broadcast. 2 good programs, 2 long-standing rivals as Garrison serves. Not a good pass by Amanda Lee. Bumped up for Jones. Jones is blocked, but in the net was McDonald-O'Brien. That's an Irish point. And serving is DeRigi. His scoreboard is Ira Arce. The scoreboard should say 8-7 Irish. It says 7-7 right now. Now they got it right. Of course, we had it right on our screen. The serve from Ira Arce. Set to the middle. Push it through the block by Kemiji-McDonald. It's kept alive for the Wildcats standing. Kemiji-McDonald sends it over. Not a good pass and up by Arce. It goes into net and then sent over by Sacred Heart. Off balance. Looked like tripping was McDonald-O'Brien, but she sent it over anyway. Here's Jones. Barely kept alive as it goes into the net, but it went on the wrong side of the antenna. Wildcat fans don't like the call, but they're going to say that dig went into the net, but of course it's got to stay on the right side of the inside of the antenna. I think went outside the antenna as RC serves here with Sacred Heart Cathedral now up 2. Bad pass set back by Jones and the Irish. Timeout by the Wildcat bench as Sacred Heart Cathedral has a 3-point advantage. Already in the WCAL playoff opening rounds. Archbishop Mitty defeated Valley Christian in 3. St. Francis was a 3-set winner against Notre Dame Belmont. Those 2 teams will play at Mitty tomorrow night in the semifinals. The other semifinal yet to be determined. Top-seeded presentation. WCAL regular season champs will be at home against the winner of this match. Sacred Heart Cathedral and St. Ignatius. The Irish won the first meeting in 4 2 weeks ago when they met at SI, but now they go to a 5th. After the Irish won the opening set 25-18, SI took the second 25-21. Irish claimed the third 25-14, and it's 26-24. SI won the 4th. It's 10-7 here in the 5th in favor of Sacred Heart Cathedral.
Serving in for the Wildcats, number 18, Claire Healy.
Claire Healy is into the match for SI. Serving is Ira Arce. Serves it right to Healy. Get up to Juan. Juan tried to send it over, and she was blocked. Sarah Jones was ready for it. It looks like a commanding lead when you can go up 4 in the 5th set. Let's see if the Irish can finish it off, and we're going to have the Wildcats. Not sure what the call is. Maybe they were in the net there on that serve. That's a devastating loss of a point for St. Ignatius. Now down 5. Healy, not a good pass. Bumped up Juan, back to Healy from behind that 3-meter line, and a side out for SI. Wildcats needed that one, but was it too late? Payne Cowley, the junior, is in. With SI down 4. Served by Zoe Wong, goes to Westerman. Here's Murdaugh, the dink is good. Side out, Sacred Heart Cathedral. Timeout again by the SI bench. And Coach Michelle Ripka. SI came in with a record of 24-11, 3-3 in conference. Sacred Heart 26-7, also 3-3 in league play, but the Irish getting the home match tonight because of their regular season win. They win the head-to-head meeting, so they are the higher seed. They're the 4th seed, SI the 5th seed, and again the winner plays presentation in the semis tomorrow. The WCAL championship will be played on Thursday. High caliber volleyball. You could argue it's the best conference for volleyball in the Bay Area, Northern California, and maybe the state. 13-8 Sacred Heart Cathedral. St. Ignatius needs a monumentous rally here in the 5th set to win this match. Garrison makes the pass. Here's a dink by Kemiji-McDonald. That is good for the side out. I say monumentous rally because SI obviously is down 4, and Sacred Heart Cathedral only 2 points away from a win. You got to get a big rally right now. On the serve as Juan says, not in my watch. Courtney Juan with her 14th kill. And Sacred Heart Cathedral has 5 chances at match point. Serving will be Amanda Lee to win this WCAL opening round. Far side, the attack by Claire Healy. Through the touch, played by Hines. Here is Juan through the touch, handled by Garrison. At the middle, good by McDonald-O'Brien. Side out for SI. They fight off 1 match point. They need to fight off at least 4 more to stay alive. McDonald-O'Brien will serve. Goes to Juan. Arce to Westerman. And Westerman powers it through. The Irish win in 5. Celebration ensues for Sacred Heart Cathedral. They win in 5, 25-18, 21-25, 25-14, 24-26, and 15-10. Great night for Sacred Heart Cathedral. And impressively, and this is unofficial, but no service errors in a 5-set match for Sacred Heart Cathedral, 5 for St. Ignatius. Leading the way, Courtney Juan, 14 kills. Danielle Westerman also had 12, and Sarah Jones had 9. For SI, match high, 16 kills from Claire Healy and Kaylee McDonald-O'Brien. 10 service points tonight for Sacred Heart's Michelle Hines, 5 each for Maria Kemiji-McDonald and Rachel Garrison. And we're going to see if we can bring you an interview or two with a couple of Sacred Heart Cathedral players, but their head coach, Marky Beema, is going to talk to them right now. As you can see them scattered in the bleachers on the other side of the floor there. But an impressive win for Sacred Heart Cathedral. as they win in 5 tonight. 15-10. They take that fifth set. A reminder, on Thursday night, we'll have more volleyball action. The DVAL title on the line. Berean Christian going up against Northgate. 6 o'clock, approximate starting time. Northgate won the first meeting in 3. And we'll have that one for you here on BayPreps.com. We'll take a brief break on the audio side. You're watching high school volleyball action on BayPreps.com. Pat O'Rourke back with you here on BayPreps.com as Sacred Heart Cathedral wins in 5 sets tonight. We're now joined by a couple players, Courtney Wan as well as Danielle Westerman, and we'll talk to you first, Courtney. Congratulations on the win. What do you think were the keys to winning tonight's match?
I think the keys were that we were focusing on every point. We weren't dwelling on all the past mistakes that we made, so I thought that really helped.
What were some of the mistakes you guys had to overcome?
We did have to try and stop McKaylee, but we didn't. But I mean, we tried, and yeah.
Well, this is obviously a huge rivalry. I'm sure you guys get up for every match, but do you get up particularly more for St. Ignatius?
Yeah, we do. It's a big rivalry, so yeah.
All right, Danielle Westerman, congratulations on the win. What do you think was particularly important for you guys to come out on top tonight?
I think it was really important that we really talked and worked together, because like communication is key.
And you guys, of course, now go up against Presentation tomorrow night. We know how good they are. What are some of the keys to come out for a win there?
Hey, we're excited. We're just going to play our hearts out and hope for the best.
St. Ignatius, a big rivalry. Does it mean something a little bit extra special when you guys play them?
Well, I mean, yeah, the rivalry, and they are a great team, but I think we just bring out as much energy as we possibly can to every game.
Finally, what are some of the things that you guys need to improve on to get better as you go into the postseason?
I think definitely our communication can always be better. I mean, there's always things like little things that here and there you can work on.
All right, thanks a lot, you guys. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Thanks to Courtney Wan as well as Danielle Westerman as they come out on top tonight in 5, 25-18, 21-25, 25-14, 24-26, and 15-10. The Irish win the opening round of the WCAL playoffs. They play at Presentation tomorrow night in the semifinals. The other semifinal will be Archbishop Mitty against St. Francis. Thanks to the producer and engineer as well as cameraman Jerry Gerard. I'm Pat O'Rourke signing off from Sacred Heart Cathedral Prep. The Irish win on their home 4-5 tonight against St. Ignatius. You've been watching high school volleyball action on BayPreps.com.